Just here to file some paperwork. Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Hey, yeah, need to file some paperwork, please. Yeah, there's some paperwork right here. I don't want to make it public. All right, thanks. Hey, would you mind throwing in a complaint form with that as well? What? Complaint form for a communications officer. And make us stand in the fucking rain like this. They don't want people in the lobby no more. Probably because I was ready to tell. Description med drop off. Hey, this is an old ass mailbox right here. Oh, and it used to be USPS. Oh wow. Do 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 do. Damn, look at that Hummer.
I thought you said not to do this before we.
No, I'm gonna take the complaint form with us. We're just submitting the Foia request right now. They can hear us on that camera. Probably watching us. Oh, that sounded like some action. Hey, good morning. How you doing? Yeah, good. Where's the complaint form at?
Yeah.
Oh, they didn't tell me.
Wow. What's his name? The one that's, yeah, this guy in the... Ricky, and what's his ID number? He's the little short white guy with the medical ID. Oh yeah, he's got some adjusting to do. We're doing a FOIA request.
And
We need to acknowledge receipt of this and then give us a copy, please.
That?
This. Yep.
Yeah,
Here you go.
For your request in.
Okay.
There you go. All you gotta do is just make a copy. Sign and date, acknowledgement of receipt. Yeah, I know that. That's not unfortunate. Yeah, it's gonna take some time, I know. And then complaint form, and I'm gonna complain against him in there. All right, appreciate that, boss. Thanks.
They don't need to read that. That's none of their goddamn business.
It's none of their damn business. Yeah, that's right. That guy Ricky's a little. I didn't say anything. Where's that business card at? I got it.
I think.
Okay.
Vehicles up here.
Huh?
There's no vehicles up here.
Sweet.
All right, his ID number is 355.
Yep. I didn't write that. I didn't get to document that. His last name, I just have his 355 operator number on there. Yeah, that's still fine. Yeah, okay. We all have his ID number and his address. Yeah.
Great.
Okay, cool. And this is the complaint form. Perfect. So once we get a reply out of that. Oh, sure. I mean, you know, all you need is just acknowledge receipt. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, okay, gotcha. The other thing is I need to talk to this guy. Code enforcement, Farley. Whatever his name is.
Maybe. He may be busy as well. I know he was doing...
I tried to call him all day yesterday because we got like something about my trailer parked in front of the house. So I'll call him and see where he's at since he's busy. But chances are,
The enforcement guy here is going to be Reinhardt.
Yeah, if you want, you can talk to the supervisor.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we can get to Reinhardt. He was also there with myself.
You were there yesterday. Okay. Yeah, I remember your name. Yeah, you were one of the guys that arrested me that one time. With Vitchett? Down there at the end. Yeah, maybe not. I've seen you around though.
I work here, so...
Yeah. It's all good, man. All right.
Okay, yeah. Then,
Yeah.
then right, yeah.
It's about you.
Reinhardt.
Yeah.
So the trailer thing, yeah. No, I want to know what's the problem? Why'd you put a sticker on the trailer?
When we went up there, there was no tag there, so we didn't know if there was lost, stolen, or what happened. So in the town of Blazer, according to our town ordinance, all vehicles, semi-trailers, and everything have to have some type of registration. So that's why
They have to? If they're on private property.
Again, on private property or public property, any tags or titles in there, according to our town ordinance, that's how it is. That's how our town codes are. So on private or public property, even if it's in a stop and shop, the only thing that's acceptable, a car lot for sale, or if it's inside a mechanic shop being worked on. But for the trailer, Officer Fraley, who's the one hit with Foia, didn't notice any registration on it, and we'd actually received a complaint. So that's why we went up there initially. So with the complaint, we put the sticker on it just to make you aware. And then Miss Allie called down here. We spoke with Miss Allie.
Right back.
Oh, you're good, sir. So that's why we put the folder. So all thing we're asking, I don't have an issue where it's parked at because you have other trailers down the street like that.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm just saying.
Right now, so I'm gonna let you know that that trailer came. My brother let me borrow it so I can move, and it came from a farm. In Mississippi, you don't have to register trailers. You go to a lot. That's all they sell is trailers.
It has like farm tag on it or something.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So.
Maryland unfortunately has that law where it has to be registered, and we understand with the COVID stuff. We do understand.
Okay.
If you can't get registration,
I can't right now. I've been working on it. So.
Was on a driveway that has valid registration, or at least has registration that expired since March. Put it on the street for me. Put the trailer in the driveway.
Do you know how tight that? Have you seen it?
Find a way to get somebody to help you to get in that driveway. I understand the long trailer and everything, but if you get it in the driveway or something, or talk to you know you have that neighbor just to talk to now that has that big lot. Hey man, can I pull this property and stuff like that? Work with me with that. I'll give you time. I'm not gonna say do it now. But a week or so. Just get a chance to talk. Say, hey, Michael, possibly start to park it here. And that's just doing us a favor. One, it takes care of the nosy ass neighbors in Blazer that like to complain about it.
I moved the trailer up off the off the street. There's pavers underneath it, so.
So you're good on it, see, because we actually have a code in town of Blazer too about parking on unpaved streets.
Yeah.
So if you'd have parked it up there and put like 4 little.
Yeah. But yeah, I couldn't get it up there the other day because the way they parked right in front of my house, it just wasn't so. They moved yesterday. I was able to move the trailer up off of the street, out of the curb. And I called around yesterday to try to get this whole process with the trailer thing moving, but we are still in the corona thing. And
and I know that. And like I said, who thought that I'd have to talk to you as a human being with a mask on? Like
I don't even think we'll get an appointment for a couple of months.
And as I explained to Miss Allie too, if you want to try to avoid this whole NBA thing, Maryland actually allows several locations throughout the state as tag and title places.
Okay.
Take that up and use it right there. No, actually, it's plates right there on the spot.
Oh, really?
So NBA will kind of give them.
Yeah, but they said something about an inspection too. Why do you guys carry a baton? For dogs or people?
We self-defense. So we carry that, and we actually carry.
Have the radio. Yeah. Well, okay.
Because you never know. Well, how long did you say you've been in Blacksburg? Since April. You'll get to meet the nuts eventually.
Well, they think I'm a nut.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Edward, nice to meet you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Sweet. Sounds good. Okay, sweet.
You treat me
Sounds
bad,
good.
I treat you bad.
Yep.
That's how it works.
Yep. Two-way street. All right.
The tag, registration like that. It is required by law. We understand the issue with the COVID stuff. I have no issues with it. I'm more willing to work with you to get it straightened out.
Okay.
What you did, getting it off the 2 tires off the curb, great. I appreciate that. If you have the opportunity when you speak with the neighbor, say, hey, can I pull it over there? Work on it. You work on it with me, work on it.
Okay.
If you don't have anything, she has Officer Fraley's email address and phone number. Give me a call. Some time. I need some more time.
Yeah, well, they put the sticker on it. I took the sticker off. Okay. Yeah.
That's fine. And again, before we actually come out and we'll put another sticker.
Yeah, you gotta have some kind of note. You can't just come. Yeah. Right. Yeah.
I know the process. I've been doing
Okay.
it for 20 years. I know
Sure.
the process.
Okay.
So what we would do is, if it came to like, there's a vehicle, you didn't want to work with me at all, and you're like, man, that guy's an asshole, I'm not gonna deal. Our process works is we send certified mail to the owner of the property,
Uh-huh.
and to, like I said, you guys own it, so it would come to you guys and
Yeah.
address y'all. If you signed for it acknowledging the violation and didn't take care of the violation in the 21 days or 30 days we allotted you, we would just come on the property and remove it.
Okay.
If you said, screw you guys, I ain't signing shit. As soon as I get it back, the green card unsigned, saying, and it shows those 3 delivery tips with no acknowledgement of it.
Yeah. My other question is somebody that was there yesterday mentioned my Jeep had moved.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'd actually, what had happened was, I told you, Blaze was full of nosy neighbors. We got a complaint. If we get permission from one of the neighboring properties, we can go on the property.
Yeah, so you guys ran my tag? You ran my tag? My Jeep?
We could run your taxes. If I could go on your neighbor's property and
Yeah, if they gave you permission,
I
right.
could go in and run it that way.
I've had that Jeep forever. You know, it runs.
Yeah, I'm not saying you get rid of it.
Yeah.
I
I just think, to me, it's just that feeling like,
You do violate.
well, when somebody says, oh yeah, I noticed the Jeep is moving, you're watching my house more than I am. You know what I mean? She didn't even know I'd moved the Jeep. I was trying to, you know, I mean, just to me, I had just moved it the day before. You know what I mean? I was gonna like weed and, you know, all that stuff, make sure it's all nice and neat.
It's not so much that specifically the code department is watching your house. We get about, if you call and complain your neighbor, I have to address it.
Okay.
And I was like, Mr. Edwards, you call me up and say, hey, Sean, look, man, I got the guy next door. He got 50 tires back there. I'm seeing racks on it. I'm gonna say, hey, Mr. Edwards, you mind if I walk in? I come up there and walk in your property. I come Mr. Walk in your property. He said, yeah, come up there. He'll be home. Do you have a problem? And I'll take the pictures like that. And that's how we address it.
Okay.
And again, we got the complaint. We noticed that there was a vehicle in the backyard. And we addressed it. And like I said, the vehicle moved, and you're good in my book.
Yeah.
The trailer, like I said. I appreciate you coming down. And she said, you're probably going to hear from me tomorrow. I'm glad you came down and spoke to me.
Yeah.
Because one, I get to meet you because I don't know who you are. And like I said, if they think you're a pain in, let them think whatever they want to think.
Right. I just like every time, you know, it's like every time you get a call, I mean, if somebody's calling just because they're wanting to be assholes, you know, there's a point where it's like, okay, you're just harassing. You're harassing rather than trying to address an issue.
Again, we actually fall under the police department and code enforcement.
Uh-huh.
Again, me and you ain't got no issue.
Okay. Yeah.
Alright. You just push the button, they'll be able to help you right to that. But you're treating me fair and everything, and we're good. And like I said, you're good. Like I said, it's a pleasure to meet you. And we're open to blame them. You know.
Yeah.
Anything we can do for you as code wise.
Why did he not let me in the lobby?
Again, I'm not gonna ask for.
That's bias.
Yeah,
That's bias. Yeah.
Like that. And like I said, you got the form. You file that. You feel like you're discriminated and you weren't allowed in the police station. You can add that, and please do. But again, I'm not gonna. I can only answer for myself. And Officer Fairley, because I'm on the authority. I'm not gonna answer for any of the officers. I'm not gonna answer for the people.
Yes, sir.
I'm not gonna. Nope, because I ain't gonna do that.
Okay.
Because I don't know why they didn't do, why, who, what, where, what, and why.
Sure. All right. Well, I appreciate it. I'm gonna be working on trying to get some tags for the trailer. You know, coronavirus. You know, money. You know, I'll work on it. Give me a little bit of time.
Like I said, specifically with me, it was easier for me to go to a tag and title place to get tags for one of my vehicles than it was to go to NBA. Because NBA is, you're dealing with 800,000 Maryland residents trying to get their.
Well, the thing that's a little bit tough is because down in Mississippi, you just buy it, you get like, you know, like you get a receipt, like you go to the food store.
Yeah.
You know, you get a receipt. Oh, you bought this trailer. There's no like identifying serial numbers or tags or anything like that. So my brother had it forever. He lived on a farm, and They never needed tags for it. I borrowed it, and now when I called around yesterday, they're saying, "Oh, I need a title for it." There's no title for it.
And that's their problem is a title for it, and I won't lie to you, because all vehicles, trailers, and everything have a title. You'll probably have to contact, like I said, Mississippi. You might have to contact Mississippi Motor Vehicle Administration to see if you can get a duplicate title for it. That's probably your best way to go with it. That's not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah. I've been all over that thing. No, you know what I was thinking of doing? I'm a welder. I'm a nationally certified structural welder. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna weld my name with my.
But that's not a vehicle identification number. So what you'll probably have to do with that is it will be classified as a homemade trailer, and they'll actually give you a VIN plate. You just stop with the VIN plate on it.
Okay, or a butterfly rivet it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That would be your vehicle identification number.
Okay.
As a homemade trailer. Because we know we have a couple guys that are probably work. They actually make grills.
Yeah. Okay.
And they do all the welding work with the,
Yeah. Okay.
and they actually have to do homemade trailers. Identification number.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Sounds good. I'll work on that.
No
I appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
20 years, I have 20 years of patience. You have a lot of new guys that only have 2 minutes of patience.
Yeah. Is that the chief?
No.
No, that's not the chief. How you doing?
So,
All right. Thank you. Have a good day.
Who wrote this?
Well, he wrote it for me.
I
but
wrote
I'm
it
the
for
one-
her.
It happened to me.
Okay, so there's a couple issues here.
Okay.
Resident of Bladensburg, we can't release a record to a resident of Bladensburg.
You can release. Okay, I'm
It has
pretty
to-
well. Per Maryland Public Information Act, it can be addressed to a email address or.
Release this to a resident of Bladensburg. We have to release it to a person.
You got yours released to you.
There's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
email address right
So
there.
read the Public Information Act again. I just read it on Google. So it has to be a person. We have to.
You got
release
your
that
phone
to.
on you?
It's in the truck.
And do you know what officer it was?
They wouldn't give us the name last night.
No, we're complaining against that guy Ricky in there. He hung up on her while she was trying to make a phone call asking for service.
So are you asking for the body cam footage for him or?
No, for the other officer that was present when they went out to the house for service. I don't know where your phone is.
I asked him just to get it. A gentleman, I can't say his name, he was just out here, is the tall black gentleman.
So
that
did
was
somebody
here.
get a ticket or something?
No,
or
they
what?
put a sticker on my trailer and
Okay.
it said the police department. So
Okay.
I wanted to speak with the gentleman that they put. I didn't know if it was the police. It said Officer Fraley. I didn't know it was code enforcement because it said
Yeah.
the police
So they
department.
do parking violations. and
Right,
stuff like that.
but it just said the police department, town of Bladensburg. I didn't know it was code enforcement. It just
Okay.
said Officer Fraley and his badge number. So I called up here to get that information and asked them to send that officer out to my house. And the officer 355, when I called up here, was agitated when I asked for that officer, and he hung up on me.
So you want to make a complaint? Is that what you're saying?
Well, yeah, but we also want the
Make a complaint on someone. Okay. At that point in time, this is now evidence and part of an internal affairs investigation.
well, right now that's what we're not complaining yet. We want that information first. Because that I know if you do.
You're telling me now you want to make a complaint. You haven't done it yet, but you're going to. I cannot give you this information and let you review it and then you write a complaint.
Well,
So if you write a complaint, you need to write a complaint based on what happened right now, and then this.
So then that.
So that becomes part of an internal affairs investigation, okay? Which an internal affairs investigator will pull the camera, at which point you can get an attorney and then we will show you the evidence.
Roadblocks sounds like what.
Well,
you're
we
doing.
want to
No.
use that as evidence for the complaint that I'm going to make.
You can't do that.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Well,
So if you're making a complaint, you need to make the complaint. As part of the investigation through IA, that's now evidence.
the only is I talked to the ACLU for Maryland, and the ACLU. Well, hold on, sir. If you please. They said that if we do a complaint, right, now that gets hidden into his personnel files, and that information never comes out. No,
they're totally wrong. I've been doing this 31 years. Okay.
Why would an attorney lie to me?
They lie all the time. Internal affairs
Police officers lie in their
investigations are public record. Because nobody's listening. Internal affairs investigations are public record. 100%.
Okay, we're FOIA requesting that. Okay, so
You're telling me you're making a complaint.
I'm gonna complain. I got a complaint form. That's all I got. I didn't.
You don't have to yell, and you can make a complaint
It'll be an internal affairs investigation. And at that point, all these
No, we'd like to submit that.
a FOIA request anytime.
He's got a thin blue line on his ring too. That's
And not to make the complaint, we can take a
But you're
complaint
telling me
form.
you're going to make a complaint.
Well, we may change our minds. And
We
would
may
that make
change
a
our
FOIA
minds.
request?
no, right there. I want to do that first. That's a FOIA request. Please acknowledge
Copy
receipt
of
of that and make a copy. Simple. He's got that thin blue line on his hand.
Wow. This is how you treat the public.
I mean,
And
some
I was a
people.
cop. You're supposed to do that. Can we have a
Denied
copy of
pending
it, please?
a
Did you make a
internal affair.
copy?
Yep.
Did you make a copy
Nope,
of
you
it?
can have
Denied. Oh, I'm sorry. And Public Information Act says that you have to. That you have. You can't. Once you deny it, you have to give an explanation. You have to give an explanation.
You cannot deny that.
We'll email this again.
You can't deny that. That's against the law.
It's okay. Come on, let's go. I got it all on camera. I got it all on